Hello guys, it's me Mercy, and welcome to Pink Small Productions, and I'm here to give you guys another video. One Piece has been with us for the past 28 years, so I want to talk about this series from its beginnings. And to do that, I will explain or recap every chapter from the first one until the end of the Wano arc. Today I'll start with chapter 1, Romance Done. This might be a challenge, but I'm ready for it. So, before we begin, do not forget to leave a like in this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and press the bell for notifications when my videos comes out. Also, please share this video with your fellow friends and One Piece fans so they can watch my content. Without further ado, let's begin. Chapter 1, Romance Done. Released on July 19, 1997. The chapter starts out with a man being handcuffed and ready for execution. That man was Roger, the king of the pirates. The narrator states that Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, have achieved it all. Wealth, fame, and power have all been his. Unsurprisingly, the final words he spoke before they cut off his head inspired adventurers throughout the world to sail the seas. These last words were, "My treasure? If you want it, you can have it. Find it. I left everything this world has to offer there." The narrator ends the first page by stating that the world is about to witness a great era of piracy. The story begins with a 7-year-old kid named Monkey D. Luffy, who wants to prove to the red-haired pirates that he's a tough man. He's holding a knife and proceeds to stab the below part of his left eye to the shock of the people witnessing it. Then we cut off to a scene in a bar from Fuchsia Village where the red-haired pirates are drinking and having so much fun. They make a toast to Luffy's courage and to the great voyage. Luffy states that it didn't hurt a bit with tears in his eyes, something that a red-haired man next to him didn't like hearing, calling him a liar. That man was Shanks. Luffy says that he wants to join their crew since he wants to be a pirate, but Shanks laughs at him for it, saying that he's too young to join his crew and he might be just an anchor for them. Luffy denies it and declares that he can punch as hard as a pistol. But Shanks gives him a cup of milk and Luffy happily drinks it, causing Shanks and his crew to laugh at him as he proves that he's still a kid. This angers Luffy, but Bed Beckman tells him that Shanks is just doing what's best for everyone and his crew. The sea is a dangerous place, and Shanks is doing this to protect him, not to crush his dreams. Luffy doesn't believe what Beckman is saying, and says that Shanks is just making him look dumb. This isn't helped by Shanks turning around and calling him Anchor. But then, someone enters the bar in a very rude and aggressive manner, as he kicks one of the doors, breaking it in the process. That person is Higuma, a mountain bandit from Fuchsia Village, declaring that the red-haired pirates are just a sorry laugh to him. He tells Makino to give him some liquor, but she apologizes, saying that the bar ran out of liquor. Shanks happily tells him that he can use an unopened bottle that he had, and Higuma takes it, but instead of drinking it, he hits Shanks with it, shocking Makino and Luffy, who's eating a mysterious fruit from their butts. Higuma mocks Shanks, asking him who does he take him for, as he shows his bounty of 8,000 berries, warning him not to waste himself. Shanks does listen to him, and tries to clean the broken bottle for Makino, but Higuma takes his sword out, and slices a section of the table with some wine there, making more of a mess. He and his bandits leave the bar while calling him his crew cowards. But instead of getting angry, Shanks and his crew just laugh it off, which completely irritates Luffy, asking why they didn't do anything about it. Higuma made him look like a weakling, and they're just laughing it off? Luffy calls Shanks and his crew a disgrace to all pirates. Shanks says that when he grows up, he might understand, and needless killing doesn't make you a man. Luffy tries to leave, but Shanks grabs his hand, and then, as Luffy walks further from Shanks, His arm begins to stretch like rubber. This completely shocks everyone, as Lucky asks Luffy if he ate what was in the box. Luffy says that he did eat it for dessert. Shanks angrily tells Luffy that he just ate the gum fruit, a devil fruit that turned him into a rubber man, and that he will never be able to swim again. Luffy screams, "What?" while Shanks calls him an idiot. A day or two has passed, and the bar is empty as Shanks and his crew left. Luffy tells Makino that he misjudged them, thinking that they were brave and tough, but they're just wimps. Makino asks Luffy if he's sure about that, and tells him that it takes more courage not to fight. Luffy answers that she will not understand, that a man has to stand up for himself no matter what. Makino just giggles and says that if what Luffy said is right, then she might not understand it after all. But then, Higuma enters the bar, demanding Makino to serve him and his men drink. Then we cut to Makino going to the mayor's house, telling him that something is happening with Luffy and the bandits. Then we see that Luffy has picked a fight with the bandits, and of course they pick on him and try to hurt him. Higuma wonders about the kid's weird body, and that he could sell him to a freak show, where he would get some money from it. The mayor arrives and begs Higuma not to hurt Luffy, and that he would do anything for them. But obviously Higuma refuses, stating that he should know how the world works. Luffy attacks him and calls him names, therefore he will end his life right there and then. But luckily, the red-haired pirates appear with Shanks telling Luffy that he thought his punches were hard as pistol. Then a random bandit points a gun at Shanks, telling him that if he moves an inch, he will blow his head off. But Shanks tells him that he's putting his life on the line, and that guns aren't supposed to be toys. After saying that, Lucky shoots the bandit off while he shoots a piece of meat. This shocks the bandits, saying that doing that wasn't fair at all. And Shanks simply states that they're pirates, and they don't play by the rules. He then tells the bandits that even if they insult him or hurt him with a bottle, he will just laugh it off. But if someone dares mess with his friends, then they will have to pay dearly for it. This moves Luffy, but Higuma doesn't care about that stuff, as he would just simply kill them right now because he thinks they're not that strong. He commands his men to get them, but Ben Beckman easily deals with them by hitting them with the back of his rifle. He tells Higuma that he wants to fight with them, he might better bring a battleship. This shocks Higuma, as he tries to say that the kid started all of this, and that he should not get blamed for this. She doesn't care, wondering if there is a price on his head, causing Higuma to escape with Luffy using a smoke bomb. Shanks is freaking out, not knowing where they are. Then we see Higuma on a small boat with Luffy in the middle of the sea, preparing to escape. We see a little flashback of what happened in the bar as Higuma talks crap about Shanks and his crew, calling them cowards. This angered Luffy, yelling at Higuma to take that back and to stop talking bad about Shanks. Going back to present time, Higuma throws Luffy to the sea, and since he ate a devil fruit, he's unable to swim. The bandit laughs, but not for long, as a giant sea king appears and eats Higuma along with a small boat. Then he proceeds to try to eat Luffy, but Shanks saves him in the nick of time, and with a mysterious glare he commands the sea king to get lost, and the creature leaves, terrifying the hell out. Luffy then starts to cry while holding on to Shanks, with the latter telling him that he shouldn't cry as he's a man. But Luffy tells Shanks about his arm, as we see Shanks' leg's arm be completely missing due to the Sea King's attack. Shanks tells Luffy that it's just an arm, that he's glad he's okay. The scene ends with Luffy letting out a huge cry. The narrator states that Luffy now understood why Shanks wouldn't take him to sea. The dangers of the sea were too great, and he was not yet strong enough. But most of all, Luffy realized what a great man Shanks was, and that he vowed to be just like him one day. Back in Fuchsia Village, Shanks and his crew prepare to take off, and they will not come back after the voyage. Luffy tells Shanks that he will come with them, that he will become a great pirate on his own. Shanks tells him that he's still too young, and strongly states that there's no way Luffy will become a great pirate. This irritates the kid, as he loudly declares that one day he will have a ship and crew better than his, and they will have the biggest hoard of treasure in the world, and most importantly, he will become the king of the pirates. Seeing Luffy's determination, Shanks gives him his hat, telling him to take care of it and that it means a lot to him. He also tells him to give back when he has become a great pirate. Luffy cries and the red-haired pirates leave Fuchsia village. 10 years has passed and Luffy leaves his village to become a pirate. He encounters the local Sea King and gives that creature an attack called the Gun Gun Pistol. It's a technique that he has been perfecting for the last 10 years. The chapter ends with Luffy declaring that he'll become the king of the pirates. And that was my recap of chapter 1 of One Piece. So what do you think, guys? Did you like the video? Is there anything I can improve on about this recap? Should I be less detailed about it or more detailed about it? Comments down below and let me know. Do not forget to leave a like in this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, please watch my other videos and interact with them. I will really appreciate it. This was Mercy from Pinks Productions, and I see you guys in the next video. Au revoir.